featuring Professor Ken and Reek in the Lion's Den.
But 90% of the people in the world want to keep it real, right? And the other 10% is lying. Everybody want to keep it real. Everybody want to be real. And I think that, that's one of the aspirations of most people. They just want to keep it real. But I see you said something marvelous a little bit earlier about the crab in the bucket. What I've learned through the hip hop fraternity that, yeah, there's a lot of crabs in the bucket, but what I do is I create an ocean. You never see the crabs in the ocean tripping. Only ones in the bucket. The ones in the ocean hate me kicking it on the bottom of the ocean. You know what I'm saying? But so that's what I think is the problem in our community. We need to get out that bucket mentality and we need to get into the ocean. You know what I'm saying? Then that way, you won't be jealous when you hear Ice-T got 4 books. You wouldn't be jealous when you see that Ice-T keep it real and he hang out in the streets and he make sure that even if a brother got $2, he can reach out to him. You know what I'm saying? I think that's one of the things that we have to start doing in our community. We got to start teaching our children and teaching our people, man, look, instead of being a crab in the ocean, a crab in the bucket, be a crab in the ocean. Expand your horizon, broaden the situation, then you won't have these problems. But when you all, as a ghetto is what it is. A ghetto is a closed environment. So long as you're in the ghetto, what I'm saying, you're going to continue. I got a favorite saying, Ice, it, from the ghetto streets to the executive suites, from the ghetto block to the Wall Street stock, from the sewer to the entrepreneur. But in order to get out of that ghetto and get out of that situation, you got to expand your horizon. It's 2 things. It's foresight. That's the vision that God gave you. And I believe that God gave you a vision, Ice. That's why you continue to be so successful. He gave me a vision. But he didn't give Moses a vision. Moses parted the Red Sea. Moses turned a stick into a snake. He told Pharaoh, let his people go. But when he got in the wilderness, he couldn't even get out the wilderness. He went to an Ethiopian brother and said, man, how do you get out the wilderness? He said, man, I can't help you. 40 days later, that guy got out the wilderness. 40 years later, Moses died in the wilderness. So we got to have foresight. It's the difference between foresight and insight. Insight is what you see. Foresight is what you see before you see what you see. And I think that's one of the things that we have to do. The Bible said, man perish for a lack of vision. We got to have a vision. We got to have a vision, and Willie done right. You got to have vision.
Willie, you got to collectivize. The main thing I think is that you just got to be around inspirational people because the bucket mentality, the hood mentality, they shoot down dreams, man, because they don't have dreams. So if you say, hey, man, I'm going to go to school. Why are you going to school? You ain't going to get no job. I want to go to acting classes. Why? They ain't going to put you on TV. Everything you think you want to do, they want to say it ain't going to happen because they determine nothing's going to happen in their life.
Yeah, right. And you got underachievers.
Right. So you got to get around somebody when you say, hey, man, I think I want to take some acting classes. I want to act like Ice Cube and them. That's a good idea, man. Maybe that might be your move. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I think I want to take some finance classes. Man, that's a good idea, man. That could be something for you. That'll promote you to do things versus always shitting on every fucking. When I first started rapping, niggas like, nigga, you better go get this money. Nigga, you finna rap. Like, ain't no fucking body listening to no rap. Ain't nobody bought a car rapping, nigga. Like, that's what my hustling buddy said. Now they work for me. Now they came out with a full-fledged apology. Oh, man, nigga, I was so wrong. I was so stupid. You were so smart. I didn't know Ice, man, nigga. We didn't know in any other way. That's okay, player. I don't take it as an insult, man. Come on, man. Let's go get this bread now. You know? But
Yeah.
it's such a fucked up mentality that's in the hood that, you know, how many people, oh, don't go to college. You won't even get a job. Yeah, but if you go to college, you might meet people. I met this billionaire lady, and she said, going to Harvard, dig this, Kenny. She said, it's not about what you're gonna learn there, it's who you're gonna meet there. She said, the connections you'll make at Harvard will last you a lifetime, because all those people are gonna go off. All of them come from good families. All of them move in different directions. And that bonding period. So think about it. I go to Harvard. The connections I have from Harvard compared to if I stay on the block, the connections I have in the block, the few niggas I know, where the fuck are they gonna help me? You know? So sometimes just putting yourself in the room with the bigger thinkers and the bigger people is what's necessary to achieve what you want.
Yeah, increasing
my
your
son,
reach.
Kenny, my son, little Kenny, when I asked him what college he wanted to go to, he said, I want to go to the New York Academy of Acting in L.A. over there by the studio, or Warner Brothers studio. So I sent him out there. He graduated with high honors. And so I asked him, I said, Kenny, why you want to go out there? Why you want to go out there? You don't want to go to Morehouse? You don't want to go to Harvard? You don't want to go to a black HBCU? He said, no, Dad. He said, I want to go around people that's going to be acting. He said, that director may direct me one day. He said, that camera guy might be the camera guy. He said, all of these people, the producers, he said, we all coming up together. And it's crazy that you said that. And my son said that at 18, Ice, no bullshit. Look, Kenny said that at Ice-T. He said, look, Kenny said that at 18. And it was amazing because that was the first time. I was always the one that's imputing and imparting wisdom. That was the first time that my son regurgitated. My book, The Art of Human Chess, is a bestseller, New York best time seller. And this book here sold millions, sold all over the world, all throughout the prison system. This is the book, The 48 Laws of Game Pimpology. Make sure you get these books. If you don't want to buy the hardcover, if you don't want to buy the paperback, then the best thing to do is go to iTunes on your cell phone and type in my name, Pimpin Ken, and I guarantee you the book will pop up. If that don't work, go to audible.com, type in my name. If that don't work, go to amazon.com, type in my name. Anywhere books is sold all over the country, you can get my books. These are my bestseller books. You hear people talk about them all the time on Instagram, on Snapchat. These are definitely some good reads. Please get my book. I guarantee you that you would never be the same. Your life would be impacted, and also your life would be enhanced just by getting these two books, The Art of Human Chess and The 48 Laws of Game. Just like the 48 Laws of Power, just like The Art of War.
Too cool to count 24/7.